Hello. Oh, maybe I should turn down my mic a little bit. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? I'm doing fine, I think. I came home from getting groceries earlier and just needed a little bit of time to acclimatize, get everything. Yeah, sorry that was so loud. Happens. Yeah, needed a little bit of time to get acclimatized from walking home, walking to get the groceries. You know the drill. It just takes a while. I'm an old woman. I need to recharge before getting outside. So I hope you forgive me for being late. Because technically I should have started about an hour ago. And well, you see now that it didn't happen. However, I have a little bit of a different plan for today. Because I felt like storyboarding. Why? Because I had one animation in mind that has been spooking around for a while.
I am lurking from work.
Hi, Snuggles. Thank you for the lurk. Great. Now I'm lost. I've lost I lost what I wanted to say. Yeah. I had an animation in mind that I wanted to do for a while, and technically there is somewhat of a storyboard for it, though I kind of lost that file. But the idea is still in my head, so it's kind of hard to lose that. And also, I wasn't quite confident enough back then to actually pull it out. I think this time it could be... I think this time I have a bit more confidence in actually making that animation. I know I actually should keep working on that VTuber model, but I don't want to do that storyboard now. That's just my chaotic mind wanting to do chaos, as always. But it has its benefits. At least I'm having my ideas out there, and maybe something actually catches fire. Would be kind of cool. Having my second nude events here. For those not in the know. I had one little stupid animation. Something stupid and memey. I got a bit more traction. But this time I'm trying to do something a bit more original. Funnily enough, kind of related to one of my older animations. So, my screen tablet is a little bit weird today. It feels like the cables are too short, but it can't be. It should work just fine. Well. There's my controller. Just need to see if it's configured to the right. Yep, definitely configured to the right kind of Hotkey set. Bum 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 bum. Let's switch scenes. DG dull. And then I'll hope I'll get everything the way I want it. Well, technically it shouldn't be too hard to get the stuff the way I want it to. So the idea behind this whole thing is, and that was actually one animation that I've attempted to storyboard a while ago, but it didn't quite work. Like I couldn't even finish the storyboard, which is so weird. But I think this time I can, because now I kind of have the whole thing running in my head. And I guess that's gonna work out this time. So, the name of the whole thing is going to be called Loud Sauce. My head came to the conclusion that strong flavors, very strong flavors, are called loud now. Or better, back when I had the idea in the first place. And for some reason, then it went further with, what if someone says that in a diner? And then all of a sudden, there's someone not happy with that kind of wording. In a really weird kind of way. It just unhinged. The whole situation just unhinged in my head. And I kind of like that idea again. So that's what we're going to do the storyboards for today. At least until my motivation is spiraling downwards like an... Yeah. As it hopefully not should. It definitely shouldn't. Probably does anyway. Don't need this tab right now, so I can put that away. So, first of all, we need the establishing shot. Any good animation needs a good establishing shot. So, for that, I kind of have an idea how the diner is going to look like. Kind of want some kind of modern-ish cartoon architecture. Yes, we're going that route. And I think I'm going to do the backgrounds in 3D again. First of all, for convenience, it's just so much easier if you already have all the backgrounds set up in 3D. Because you only have to do it once. And also because it makes the whole thing a bit more consistent. I really like having consistency in my animations. Does not always work, but it works often enough. So what I'm aiming for here is this typical kind of cartoony 90s architecture. Maybe with a few seats to sit outside. Just a very quick bench. Little table. Entrance right here. I think that would make a good establishing shot. Also kind of mimicking the older style McDonald's kind of architecture here. So yeah, this is also going to be a little bit nostalgia ridden, if you want to call it that, but in a good way. I think that that's definitely in a good way. Maybe a few skyscrapers and buildings in the back. For that, it's probably already enough if I'm going for a flat kind of feel. Just something rough in the background, real quick. Maybe on the side there's a little bit of a McDonald's or KFC. I would say actually KFC. Because I first of all, I've been to McDonald's so many times. And after a long break of actually having a lot of McDonald's, it kind of tasted like cardboard after eating. After having a long break of just not having any fast food at all. At this point, all fast food just tastes like cardboard to me. It's just missing the oomph, the real flavor. Just don't feel it. And KFC, okay. Well, I love chicken, first and foremost. KFC ain't perfect either. But if I had the choice between McDonald's and KFC, it's certainly KFC. Might not be everyone's choice, but certainly mine. Also partially looks a little bit. I like free drink refills policy of KFC. Yep, definitely great. Can agree. So the storyboard thing here is kind of cool. Because you can easily just add some columns for comments. And I think I want this to linger for, let's say, 5 seconds. Oh boy! Now that's interesting. Maybe I just want this to linger for 1 second here. It's interesting. Ah, okay. Now I understand it. I think. Okay, so this scene is the establishing shot. Maybe let me quickly fetch my sketchbook. I think I've started the storyboard in there, so I can just quickly copy over what's good and what I don't, and just leave out what I don't like. got our we got our establishing shot. Let's see what my sketchbook's saying. That was quite a while back when I drew that. So let's see if it's actually in the sketchbook that I'm currently having in my hand. Because I really like physical media. I loves me the physicals when it comes to doing art. Which is also why I'm going to paint all the textures again. Oh, that's also really, really lovely idea. A project that I'd love to do. Where are you? I know you're here. Nope. Nope. Looks like it's not in this sketchbook. It's still in my head. I'll be fine. Okay. This is our establishing shot. Next one. Woo! Where did that go? Oh, okay. Okay. Why are you... Hey? You're not supposed to be animated. This is so weird. It's not supposed to go like... There we go. Just want this to do the animation thing. Okay. So, first we have the establishing shot. Second one is going to be... And why is the lighting thing? The hell? Some of these layers are in the animation thing that do not belong there, and I have no clue why. So weird. But that does not matter. We have a protagonist eating a burger. Also, that this might need a few voice actors at some point. So I hope I can actually fetch a few people that are willing to work with me on that project. I just don't know who yet. But I guess that will show itself once I at least have the animatic down. In worst case, I'll do... in worst case, I'll do at least half of the voices myself. Little fun fact: this guy also was was the character for my what was it called? My other little animation, the brain fuzz. Brain fuzz. What's what I called it. That was what I call it. You pro VA anyway, do not worry. I am a bloody beginner. I'm just winging it. Technically, I'm winging everything I do. Hey, Vlad, how are you doing? How was your day? So, yep. Basically winging everything I do. Because I kind of want to learn everything. I think I want to have a wall here on the side, as it's typical. Honestly, stuff like that I get from our local subways. I mean, I don't have one right where I live, but wow, the ones in the bigger towns nearby kind of look diner-y. And I really do like that kind of aesthetic. Where the hell am I putting this? Wait a second. Oops. Merge with player below. Was that even a good idea? No, it wasn't. So how do I do this? Does it even matter? So what we're going to you're having yourself pizza. Then I hope that the pizza is going to be noms. Maybe add some fries here. Fries. There we go. Pro tag. Numbing on his pizza. And a good pizza takes longer than just one day.
I know that you wouldn't ask this of me if there was any other way. Your death will not be meaningless.
Maybe also add some condiments here. Background is going to be one of these incredibly, and that's going to be the part that's probably a little bit tedious to do the artwork for. One of these crazily filled dino walls. Because I kind of like that vibe. And I need some details for the background. Maybe I'll just do a few washes here and there just to hint at something being there. Maybe a few ones being a bit more detailed. But you get the idea, I hope. Everyone's getting the idea, what I'm trying to do. Can you please stop doing that? Just doesn't stay white. Doesn't want to stay white. Oh well. Okay. So next up we have a close-up shot, somewhat.
I'm off to kill the most powerful man in the world.
But that close-up shot is going to be panned over with the camera. So I have absolutely no idea what the official kind of sign language for storyboarders is. I just hope that I can make for myself clear, even though I actually know what I want. Sometimes it has its perks to take notes for yourself so you don't forget what you wanted to do. So also, I don't have a name for that guy yet. The second time I use him, I think. I just kind of like the idea of just a blue guy being pretty plain, being pretty normal, being thrown into the weirdest kind of situations. I don't know, I kind of like the idea. Oh, this is why this is so weird. Now I see. It's already taken into account the... Oh. Oh! Now I get how this works! Now this is even better! This one's gonna take 3 seconds. Because he's first gonna bite into his burger again. Hi, Firemane! Ah! Then I wish you a wonderful morning! I hope you're waking up quickly. Maybe I do wanna... Save the properties? Can I even do that? Just lock that layer, and hope for the best. Where was I? Okay, so he's numbing on his burger. The camera pans over. And there we have random girl number 1. Having a nice conversation. About what? I have no clue. Maybe someone has a good idea at some point. Technically, I could also do the whole combining, Chi 2D with Krita thing. I'm just not so sure if that's efficient enough. Maybe it would be even more efficient to finally learn the grease pencil in Blender. But that's gonna be quite the endeavor. Okay, so this girl's gonna be on the neighboring table. So then that wall's gonna be here. We have absolutely no idea what she's gonna be, who she's gonna be talking to. Actually, it's also not important because it doesn't contribute to anything. Could be a guy, could be another girl. It's definitely important that she has a nice conversation with someone. With a nice plate just of fries. Good that I just ate. Else I would be hungry again. Ah. Wait, if I have a hand right here, then maybe the elbow might be better off there. Yes, I'm going to give them some kind of clothing at some point. I mean, this is just a storyboard, so this is just going to be a very, very rough sketch. I think Krita might be a little bit overwhelmed with the whole not having too many frames. And I don't mind having to make extra documents just for these. Boop. Oh. Oh, that was stupid. That was a major stupid. Oh well, then I'll have to just fix this. Could be worse. I mean, I do know what I want to do with it, but who knows, maybe at some point someone wants to help me out with it. Very unlikely because, well, I'm not very much asking for help most of the time. I just like doing stuff all on my own. In the shadows. But it also means that they take for ages if I'm not having anyone around to at least poke me and say, hey. Hey. I'm watching you. It's a bit of a weird one. But well, that's what buddy doubling is. Basically having someone around that at least pretends to watch you do your stuff so you actually do your stuff. It's a wild concept, but for some reason it kind of works. So who am I to bullshit around? Feldy lurks in the shadows to fight the shadows. Yes! Nah. Me and fighting the shadows? Well, that's no one.
My summer vacation is over.
There. I cleaned it up. Again. Feldy and Eminence. I don't know about that. That worked. That's good. Okay, so we have a home. Instead of shadow garden, you are potato garden. I am a nightshade garden. technically potatoes? Aren't potatoes nightshades? Or am I wrong here? Oh, wait. Dips into sauce. Then bites in fry. Technically, I could also do the whole fry in close up. I have no idea, and it is too early to use my brain. Oh well. How do I hold a fry again? So technically, if I do this, I mean, if I'm thinking about that stuff early, I don't have to think about it too hard later on. Out. Nice to see ya. How is you doing? So we have finger here. And our thumb is there. I think that's close enough to actually holding a fry. Nom. Doing okay. Got a little late with starting the stream today because, well, I came from grocery shopping, and since I have to walk, it's a little bit tedious. A little bit exhausting. Could have been worse. It could be hot. Okay, so Crosaurus! Oh, I see you're using my emotes. That makes me happy. Of course you do. You're slowly waking up, Fireman. As long as you're waking up at all. Don't want you to sleep forever here. My storyboard is going to be a bit of a weird story that did not happen, but my brain thought it would be kind of fun. Now the question is it actually fun? We will see once I actually upload it. But that's going to take a long time before that's going to happen. So we have the nom. And after the nom, she's gonna be questioningly look at her fry and go like, that sauce is kind of loud. That's where the fun starts. Or the weirdness starts. You have to go again, but you'll stay and lurk. Okay, then I'll see you later, Rosaurus. Oh no! Stand out! Then I hope you'll be done fairly quickly with the reports you have to do. Also, we have ads. Might as well do a little bit of a break. Get my sources. Like 1 a.m. Damn. Oh, 8 ads. I'm so sorry. Twitch be twitching, eh? So yeah. Also, ads should be done in not too much time. It'll take a little bit. Alright, ads are over. Thank you. Thank you very much for your patience. Everyone that stuck around, thank you very much for the support. Maybe I should do that after every ad break. Hello, Jonah. Thomas. It's going fine. Got a little late today on my stream schedule. Usually I start out an hour earlier than today. But I think I'm doing good. I've been asked that quite a lot if my character design is based on Rayman. I'm not sure. I didn't think much about my inspirations on the design of my VTuber model. I just kind of drew what felt the most me. And somehow it turned into a mix between Thing and Rayman, I guess. Like the wholesomeness of Rayman and the torso of the Thing people. Thing being a very, very, very old Flash game series that existed, still kinda exists on Newgrounds. So it's kind of brutal, not gonna lie, but it's rated T on the site, so take that for what you will. While the ads were going, I went and made myself another cup of coffee. Well, that's a way to kill some time. So, you have that girl going like, that sauce is a little loud. Maybe a little bit of sauce there. Also want to have those sauce bottles right here. Sauce, yes. Because the whole thing is going to be called Loud Sauce. Why, you'll see in, I guess, about a second. Once I actually do the next part of the storyboard. You get it now? That's good that you do. Okay, we have a little bit of a window to the kitchen right there. Modeling all of that's going to be fun. And someone looking out the kitchen. Because there's something really weird going on there. Going to be a giant ketchup bottle. Barging out the kitchen door. Yelling. Because he's angry. Maybe I'll also give him a little label. Kind of like an apron. Would be kind of cool if he has a label that kind of looks like an apron. I'll probably refine that in the character design stage. Now our big ketchup bottle guy. Have that mini wall right here from her seat. Having ketchup bottle guy towering over her, leaning over the wall between her and him. Because that guy is so angry, he's going to go nuts. Maybe her even going a little bit to the side. Going like there. Say that again, you little punk! Got establishing shot. Going in here. Her talking. Maybe I'll add a little bit more to that, but not sure yet. Huh? Say that again, you little punk! And we have our pro tag. Just looking over. Being kind of confused what's going on. But still eating. I mean, has nothing really happened yet, right? He's having a cheeseburger. Why? Because I feel like it. Kind of looks a little bit too shocked for that. I still want him to be somewhat calm. So maybe I'll just go with... just a slightly kind of expression. The hell, Lex?
Lemon sauce is so tasty. Please give me drools.
Okay. 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 I think you broke the text-to-speech with this. Text-to-speech just Lady Dimitrescu just went like, I'm a break now. Oh boy. Sorry, Fire Maid. I'm pretty sure Lex didn't mean to hurt you. Check. Still eats his burger. While ketchup bottle. Quotations. Probably should actually spell bottle right here. Good that you can't see it because it's right behind me. Benefits of having an avatar right here. Wild ketchup bottle. Also, I just noticed a spelling mistake here. There we go. Now he's going wild. Not the protagonist. Ketchup bottle. Hello, TV Pixie. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see new usernames in the chat. She has absolutely no idea what's going on. I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. Fresh. Oh, okay, Pixie. I'll keep that in mind. Ah, you're so nice. Thank. Makes me happy that listening to me seems to be nice. So that ketchup bottle is just closing in on that poor thing. I do all kinds of art. Like, I'm kind of all over the place. I like to do the weird stuff, but I also... We needed new sacrifice for the great old ones anyway. Jesus Christ, Lex. So yeah, I have ideas all over the place. Currently, I'm just working on the storyboard because I don't know. I had it in my mind for a while. Looks pretty good. I mean, you're polite. Normally, the streamer just says, "What kind of name is that?" On one hand, I can see why someone would ask that question, but on the other hand, why that kind of tone? I call you upon the ancient lords of the underworld to offer a new blood sacrifice. No, please don't sacrifice the noob! Please! They just got here! I mean, it is my dog's name, so I get the weirdness of my name, but it's your doggy's name. Ah. Oh God. I see. You want to start a cult right away. You crazy. You guys are crazy. All right. See you later, Pixie. Start? It has been years since me and Firemaid worshipped all gods. All are you not on our side? Um. My worship usually doesn't involve blood sacrifices, so... Okay, so Kay says, or keeps going with, blood sacrifices are half the fun. You guys actually are crazy, aren't you? Okay, it fits. I'm kinda crazy myself, so might as well have my community be completely nuts. Might as well. Oh, goodness. So... we can make an exception. She can only lose her mind at first. Azathoth would approve, I am sure of it. God damn it. What if I already lost my mind? Maybe that's the reason why I'm so good at dancing. Because I've already lost my mind. Okay, now the kitchen guy from the diner having a bit of a word. Chanting and worshipping with us. All due time, everything is going planned. Praise be our Dark Lord. Okay, with Siege, I can agree. I love me that kind of chaos. Siege. Whoops. For he is change in all forms and sizes. Okay, I'll have him just try a plate. Something. Trying to get some reason into this giant and enraged ketchup bottle. Jim, please. Not again. Don't Jim the ketchup bottle. Need to work on our indoctrination strategy though. I think we scared that person earlier. Maybe if we offer summer break on the isolated island first before blood sacrifice, vacation of this lore, guys. At some point, people actually think this is a cult. While I'm actually advocating for the complete opposite, for people not falling into the trap of following a cult. Are we not? I guess that's not up to me at this point. You already decided on that. Well, Feldy, I guess but I have to go off. Aww. Got my full support and have good. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a good day, standout. Or night. The rest of your time. Okay, I'm having a cult now. Fine. Well, technically it's not my cult. Maybe I'm in a cult and I don't even know it. Ooh. Ooh. Don't like the idea. Feldy shall be our high priestess potato. Yes, I'm your high potato-ness. They also still need to resize those sub-badges. I completely forgot about doing that. So that you guys on the Twitch side actually have potato sub-badges. He needs to pass the trial first. Jesus! As per procedure, of course. Your madness, your kind of madness. That's what keeps me going. It's just too much fun. Maybe put a pot or something like that on here. Yes, she must offer her blood for the blood god and skulls for the skull throne. I do have a skull here. I actually have several as decoration. Not real skulls though. That's illegal. Oh, I wish I had a real one. Please guys, don't send me skulls. Not even for the skull throne. I like the kind of stuff you get in the Halloween decoration part. I'm kind of like that. Skulls are skulls are illegal. 1984, literally. Stay out of this, George! We need to hide our collection from the basement quickly. Oh boy. No need to hide it. I have a beast of Nurgle. Oh boy! Now it's getting. Now the lore is getting even deeper. Yeah, I'm not the entertainment. My chat apparently is. Not mind. Wait, I want her to look a little bit to the side. I will put the third seal in place, just in case. Oh god. Besides, if someone tries to steal our collection, we can always toss them to the dungeon of Slanesh. Of course. Slanesh mentioned. Okay, and now our ketchup bottle is arguing with his chef. Well, she obviously kind of needs some help. Okay, what's the next one? Right. I know exactly what's happening already. Well, I should. I'm the one doing the working on this thing. I should know what's happening. Sometimes when I write these, I actually don't even know what's happening. Like, I make it up on the go. Okay, so we're having one of those really nice big corner benches. The guy just sitting there, being extremely chill. Who knows, maybe he lives there. Last slide of animation needs to be everyone being sacrificed in the blind idiot god. Just to remind you. No. No. That's not what's going to happen. One of those really long-haired slacker dudes. Cthulhu demands his sacrifice as well. We cannot sacrifice to all the gods at once. We'll be running out of people. Only one blood sacrifice per week, okay? Else we'll be running out of people in a hurry. Your majesty reeks from your words. Are you an unbeliever? Hey, slow down, kiddo. We shall become one with Jesus, that roleplay. Oh no, he's serious. He's serious. We're doomed. Might rework that design a little bit. Because I'm not happy about the beard thing here. At least it's supposed to be some kind of beard. Not quite sure yet. It'll be S like slacker guy. Calm your tits, dude. She just said that the sauce is loud. Whatever that means. That's better. Do I want to do that now? Do do I want to do that in the next cut? I need to think about that. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, ads are starting soon. Ish. I think I want to do that. Right there and right there. Now I'm not even living in a country with some kind of gun culture. But I wanted it to escalate so badly. That's also kind of the reason why I wasn't quite confident in actually pulling it off. Because it felt a little bit too spicy to put a gun into an animation. By the way, I'm also not a gun fan, but I'm not convinced that prohibition is going to work in any way. So take that for what you will. Good regulations certainly have their perks, but full-on prohibition might backfire. Might backfire hard. More dicker. Of course, at that point, she's panicked. Like, we all love the daka daka daka. Oh, we have ads. So I'll wait with the... Oh yeah, some stretches are probably good. I'll stand up from my chair real quick while we're having an ad break. do some stretches. All right. Little bit of stretching. See, Alex. Thank you for stopping by. I hope that I'll hopefully get this time far enough to actually start animating. Or at least do the scenery. That's a minimum I want to get with this. But once I do have the scenery and the storyboard down, I'll probably be far enough. So yeah, I hope I can finish the storyboard maybe not today. Alright. As are over, back to the regularly scheduled program. Let's keep that going. So yeah, at this point, that poor thing is just panicked. Like, what the hell is going on? Why does he have a gun? Kind of getting dark in this in this animation. And at that point, she just wants to leave. Like she doesn't even. She just wants to get away from that guy, from that absolute maniac. So having this kind of face with some tears, that expression just nails it. And with the next one, we'll have just black screen. Because there is actually sense to that. Technically, I could just start doing all the things that I've done up until now. Like what I've drawn down up until now. But there is some preparation for this that I have to do. That's not gonna work out. So, drop to black. People shocked sound. Then for the next one, getting into the news cycle. Because of course, at this point, people have contacted the authorities and especially the media. So we're going to need a breaking news kind of thing. Oh, 2. Okay. This is probably going to be a really long one. At least I think so. Because considering that we're already at technically cut 18. No. Yes. Cut 18? No, I've skipped a few. This one's 2. 3. 4. Let's fix that real quick before I actually get confused here. Yeah, this is skipping quite a few. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we're at cut 16. That looks a lot more accurate. So, breaking news! Live report from the fast food joint. I'll need a name for all of that shit. Because that's one of the hard parts about actually doing world building. Deciding on a good name. Okay, so now we're outside. Hello? So we are outside. There we go. Oops. That was the wrong slider. I'm gonna scale that down just a little bit, just to make clear that this is just the background. And we're adding lower third right there. Now our news anchor is right here. Mr. News Anchor with a mustache. Because for me, news anchors and mustaches just go together like burger and fries. I don't know, man. He's just old. I don't like that haircut on him. Looks too boyish. Think he would go better with one of these. Yeah, that's so much more news anchory. That fits so much better. Also for the mustache. Usually this is the part where my brain kind of goes like, okay, where do we want to go from here? What do you actually want to do with this situation? But I thought long and hard about it. Nah, I'm just kidding. It came to me in a dream. I think that ending should be good enough. Fuck it, we ball. Exactly. That's exactly how my brain goes. Just fuck it, we ballin'. Most of the times it's fun. So So, coming to you live from the local fast food joint. A for anchor. What is the right term for someone holding another person hostage? I mean, my first thought is perpetrator. And even that's a word that I actually need to look up just to check if that's the right word to use for this. So let's see. Perpendicular, How the hell do you actually... Wait, I'll just look up the English word for what I'm looking for. The captor. Okay, captor. Yeah, captor works. Captor is the perfect word for that. Captor seems to be dots. Paper ruffles. Seems to be a ketchup bottle? Is that a joke? No, Sam, it isn't. Still want that lower third just to keep the good old news anchor kind of thing. Ketchup bottle? That's some kind of big joke? More paper ruffling. He has a gun? Anchor. Are you sure? That's right. Let's say that's the sound guy. I'll just call him F. Because he puts the F's in the chat now. I don't know why, I'm just calling him F. Yes, Samuel. Also, here, already. Maybe we should add that as well. Since news anchors seem to have these kind of like little whisper thingies into your ear. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the new kind of the new storyboard here. Kind of like how it looks already. It just needs to get animated. I think I'll figure out a way where I can do a few shortcuts here and there so it doesn't take too long. At least I hope so. Oh well. There's the button I was looking for. We'll keep you up to date if anything happens. Now, Mike, with the weather. So we can actually get back to the diner. Kinda looks like those glasses just keep growing. Let's save that real quick. Can I please? Okay, never mind. storyboards. Loud sauce. 3 B3. Because I probably already drew that for the 3rd time. But I never finished it. So take that for what you will. Why am I actually typing in whole sentences if only I need to understand what I'm doing here? BK inside. I'm not feeling too great. Might need a little bit more water, maybe that helps. So I gotta say, that whole storyboard thing, the storyboard plugin that's pre-installed with Krita, actually pretty handy if you want to do animatics, because you can put in how many seconds you want any cut to last. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to plan out the actual time for this, because I would need the voice lines and have to time the actions, so that it could be worse. And I mean, if I do the rough voice acting, it should be... Oh, you gotta go. Okay, then have a nice work day, Firemain. I hope you're not getting bothered too badly. So I'm not quite sure. Where was I? I lost my trail of thought. And it's kinda annoying. That's really annoying when I forget my trail of thought. So yeah, we're going back into the diner. Now the question is how, in what order do I want the whole thing to happen? I think first I'll show the protagonist and another character being underneath the table. Seeking cover. Protagonist still eating his burger. Like, absolutely nothing happened. Well, underneath the table, but you get the idea. Or maybe the burger's already almost eaten up. Very, very focused on his burger. Jim definitely has some anger issues. And this poor guy is just absolutely... He's done. He's done with the world. He's just scared. A poor guy. I call this guy... what letters do we have? Let's go with an H? I don't know, maybe call him Harold or something. I'll just put that name right here. So that I actually know where it's going. Not that I already know. I will know. But it's better if I put those notes in than not. So. Damn. That ketchup guy is absolutely unhinged. Just over a little bit of sauce. So yeah, they seek cover under this table. Of course, who wouldn't? Then technically I can just copy that over. I'll merge that real quick. Merge with layer below. Because we don't need Oh, that was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake. So copy and merging down is not an option. But maybe. If I'm tricking around. I can just do this. H. How the hell are you still eating in this situation? Approach. Calms the nerves. Which is wrong. Apparently, chewing can alleviate anxiety to a degree. If you're prone to anxiety eating, I would recommend go for chewing gum. Preferably sugar-free, for your own sake. Tales from the land of the dead. How the hell are you still eating in this situation? Calms the nerves. Rod stops in the last bite and rolls out of cover. And he whispers, "Hey, what are you doing?" Yep, this is definitely going to be a long one. Very long one.
If it feels wrong,
That's also interesting.
I feel trapped.
So we still need... We kinda need this one? Can't even see what I'm drawing here. Need some space. Hmm. While he's still chewing, it's just crawling out. Nah, those eyes don't quite work there with that character. It works a little bit, but it's just not, it just doesn't feel right. Maybe if I'm just going like this? Doesn't matter, it's just the storyboards. Okay, so this is where I have to actually think about the layout of the whole diner. Which, I haven't thought of yet. At least not well enough. I got a clue. But if that clue... I should really shelve that self-doubt of mine. Definitely. Okay, so we have that bench here. And then we have the next bench where we have our poor girl. Being held captive right there. Just because of a goddamn sauce. Ah! Our protagonist carefully scurrying to the back. Probably will pull that off a lot better once I have my 3D scene established. God. Rolling to the back of the diner. Me not establishing how long these shots are going to last is probably also to my own benefit. Because then I can figure out the timing as I go. It's also the benefits of working on your own. You can figure things out as you go. You don't have to rely on other people to understand what your notes are saying. They just have to make sense to you. Okay, here in the back, we can actually put our slacker guy. He's still incredibly chill. Somewhere here in the background. No one knows why he is that chill, but some people say that he's smoking a shit ton of weed before he goes to the diner. Which also makes him the best customer as soon as the munchies hit. Oh dear. Maybe we'll see him again? Maybe we won't. I don't know. Depends on how my brain just wants to function. Maybe an empty stall right here. Probably going to be a bit further back. When I have the whole thing actually modeled up and the textures can go later, but not too late. Also kind of want to save this. Okay, next up. Just imagine all of these cuts are each at least a second. Oh boy, that is a lot to animate. I mean, they're probably going to be longer, especially the ones with dialogue. But you catch my drift. You understand what I mean, right? Also, we're having ads. I'll pause the stream. Just for you guys. So you don't miss out on anything. I wouldn't want to miss out on anything either. My stomach seems to be protesting a little bit. And we're ad break's over. There we go. Brain just had a little hiccup there. So our protagonist is crawling to the back of the diner into the kitchen. Not sure if I actually want to show him crawling into the kitchen. No, why not? So we have oh, this is going to be a hard one. Probably have to do that in a bit of a smaller context. So I kind of want to have the door right here. There's that counter. Because technically I also still want to have that ketchup bottle in the frame to show that he just doesn't notice it. Neither does the chef, by the way. Not that he wouldn't appreciate someone actually solving this situation. There's still... Yeah, I think I want to keep him kind of unfazed from this. Maybe I'll put some kind of, I don't know, maybe a fridge right here? One of these cute see-through fridges that they usually have in bars. Did I actually give the chef some kind of hair? Nope. Just an apron. Okay. At that point, he can't even. He doesn't even know how Jim got this gun and why the heck he's having it. And he's probably also scared of being shot. Protagonist just at that point just annoyed that this absolute idiot of a ketchup bottle is freaking out over one frickin' sentence. And he grabs a pan. So what we need? First of all, a little bit of kitchen. So we'll put an oven here. Maybe there's some already charred burgers because of all that shit. At that point, of course, he isn't chewing anymore. He's done with his burger. So he basically just pulls off that pan, grabs it. You can still hear the muttering. But our protagonist is locked in. Yep, that's perfect angle for that. Wait, he had it in that hand, so if it's from that direction. Of course, protagonist is going in with a fighting cry. A war cry, if you feel like that's a better way of wording it. Onto K. Bam! KO. I might still need to study a few action scenes. I was thinking maybe something One Piece. Because I think there were quite a few jumps in the original anime alone that were like probably the right amount of action-y. You know? Back to black. Then of course, the lunatic of a ketchup bottle is getting arrested. Huh? I'm still here. Oh. Oh, my stream just went. Whoopsie whoopsie. How dare. But yeah, I'm still here. I guess my internet? My PC is not overheating, so I guess it's my internet being kind of funky. I'm almost done. Well, technically I am done. Hello, Crosaurus. Welcome back. But yeah, I'm almost done with the storyboard of this. I have no idea how to draw these. I guess I'm close enough. I think this makes for an okay end. I have a hard time finding a good ending for a story. Which is somewhat annoying. I think this is it. Six. Hi! That's a bit of a bad timing. I was about to finish. Oh, but nice to see that. Come on. Lighting. Ah, my lighting doesn't work right now. And nice to see that username again. How have you been? Been forever. As you just said. Life's lifing. I'm okay. Could be better, but also could be worse. Just spontaneously thought to draw a storyboard I had in my head for quite a while. Though never quite had the confidence to actually pull it off. Now I think, now that I have a full storyboard and a bit more confidence in my skills, I think I can actually do it. It's gonna be a long one, like many of my projects, but I hope it's kind of worth it. Because this is going to be a bit of an animation and it's gonna be a cool one, I hope. We'll see. However, the deed is done. The storyboard is drawn. However, next time, I'm probably going to go back to rigging my VTube avatar thingy. Not the one I'm using right now, so not the one that I'm using right now, but the one that I'm doing on the side to learn how to do a full body model. I hope for those who stuck around that you had fun. Certainly was fun for me, because my lovely Twitch chat just went crazy. Twitch chat of 2 going crazy. I love that. I usually stream around 4 p.m. our time. I try to do Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Just so you have a guesstimate on when to catch me. So I hope I can muster up the time to also stream on Thursday. I am not quite sure because I also have some stuff planned for that evening. So that might get a bit tricky with the timing. However, there's still next week. And as I said, next time I'll be going back to rigging that VTube model now that I have the storyboard for this down. And because I will have to paint a lot of textures to make this all work. Because yes, I'm this crazy person that paints all her 3D textures by hand. Because it's fun. So, I hope you had fun. I certainly did. And I hope to see you next time. Until then. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good evening, have a good whatever. Until then. Bye-bye.